Welcome guys to Idle Games TV, and we're gonna check out Hero Dice, an idle RPG, Heroes of the Whitestone over here. So definitely an interesting RPG kind of game. Sorry, not an idle game, although this is the Idle Games TV YouTube channel. This is not an idle game, take that into consideration. You're gonna have a time management kind of game. You're gonna have a time as your main resources, and you're gonna be able to find it in campaign. Basically, you're gonna roll the dice. I mean, obviously, right? Not that hard. You're gonna be able to also have some fights in the campaign mode. Right now, as you can see, I have just jumped into a fight. Let's see how the gameplay goes. Basically, you're gonna have in the front up to 3 heroes, and in the back 2. Definitely an interesting and a long campaign. Definitely you do need to read the specific guides in the game regarding the let's say the specific story, in order for you to know what specific let's say choices are you gonna make in the game. You're gonna have different kind of campaign stories that you're gonna need to read, basically, in order for you to figure out what's your next step. This is the main idea of the game. You can let's say roll around for quite a good while until you're gonna figure this out. So definitely my main advice is read all the stories regarding this game. Watch out for the main campaign mode, because definitely it's gonna be easier for you. You're gonna have at least 3 main zones, let's say like that. So you're gonna have your main board, let's go with this, and you're gonna have a lower board there or an upper board, let's say like that. So right now I'm in the underboard, let's say like that. This is gonna be my main board, and depending on the dice, let's say like that, it's gonna have the possibility okay, the sabotage over here. You're gonna figure this out. So every time you're gonna hit 100 points in the fort, you're gonna be able to roll the dice for a specific equipment. We're gonna get into that after a while. So basically the main board over here, as you can see, and I can roll the dice, and depending on where do I need to get. So right now, as you can see over here, I need to get in order for me to return to Castle Golden Heart. So definitely you do need to watch on the top of the screen on your left side your main quest. Definitely take that into consideration and don't go in other parts. You're gonna have, like for example, this gameplay, a mini gameplay, protect the camp. Depending on your let's say a specific dice, you're going to be able to attack and get different kind of rewards from that specific game. You cannot skip the fights, unfortunately. Definitely you do need to start up your heroes and level them up. Depending on your main account, let's say your main account level, you're going to be able to also upgrade your heroes in the game. So definitely you need to progress more and more in the game in order for you to level up your main account, in order for you to afterwards be able to level up your heroes that you're gonna fight with. Definitely watch out for some healers, definitely watch out for some tanks and some mages, basically some damage dealers. I didn't uncover so many let's say characters in this game, but definitely I want you guys to know about this game because it's really nice. Definitely I suggest that you do need to give it a try, although it's not an idle RPG, as I mentioned, and how I let's say put different kind of games on the channel. Definitely this game is worth your time, regarding the fact that it's not that hard. Basically the gameplay goes by itself. After you're going to be able to unlock the second speed and the auto mode, definitely it's going to be easier for you. You just need to roll the dice from time to time, and the game is going to go by itself. The fights are going to go automatically, and it's going to be easier for you to progress in the campaign mode. Don't forget about that. Definitely you can farm from for some specific hero shards as well. I'm gonna get into that later. Definitely you can farm for some dices, basically. So every hero has some specific skills. Depending on their skills, you're gonna be able to get some dices, and with those dices you're gonna be able to upgrade a specific skill. Basically the dices are something like, I don't know, some extra runes that you can put on a specific skill, let's say like that. We're gonna go into the hero part over here. So basically these are the main stats. In order for me to upgrade this guy at level 28, I do need to upgrade my main level, so definitely I cannot. This is the current level. Okay, the dice part over here, what I was trying to say previously. So over here, as you can see, the main 3 skills: unequip all or equip all. Over here I can upgrade depending on how many resources or what kind of resources I have. I can upgrade this specific skill in order for me to make it even stronger, in order for me to have better percentages and so on. Not that hard, you're gonna get the idea. Over here, as you can see, I have an empty slot. So over here, the attack dice decrease attack, critical, decrease defense, poison, and different kind of things depending on the rarity and so on. I'm gonna equip this one because it's gonna do more and more damage. Definitely it's interesting, that don't forget about that. You're gonna have the gear part. Obviously you're gonna be able to upgrade your gear, don't forget about that. Your gear basically has some let's say stats. So as you can see, up to 4 stats depending on the specific rarity of your equipment. You're gonna have some of them unlocked and some of them not, so definitely go for the, let's say, better rarities, let's say like that. I'm gonna go with the upgrade and I'm gonna just go for, let's see if I can, no, I cannot with 8, so I'm just gonna go with 7. But at 8, as you can see, I'm gonna be able to unlock a new substrat over there. Definitely watch out for that, guys, okay? Don't upgrade the green ones and the common ones, at least at the beginning. Don't bother upgrading your equipment, it doesn't matter, okay? Upgrade your main characters. Definitely watch out for the 3 stars that you're gonna have. After you're gonna have 3 yellow stars, you're gonna be able to start your hero up with red stars and so on. Most probably afterwards more and more. You're gonna have some summons over here, obviously. Let's do some summons. Oh no, here it is. So let's do 10. I cannot. Okay, I'm gonna go one by one. I have 6 scrolls, so bear with me, guys. I'm gonna tap over here and let's see. Okay, a common one. No, I need the next one. I already uncommon, so as you can see. Let's go with another one. Come on, give me a better one. Okay, this one, common and new, but whatever, I don't need him. I do need a new hero, and for his rarity to be even, let's say, at least not common or uncommon. So as you can see, the common ones are the first ones, afterwards the uncommons. Come on, okay, and one more. Come on, give me a good one, please. Nah. Okay, so same low type of heroes, definitely quite bad, but definitely if you're gonna advance in the campaign mode, you're gonna be able to acquire new features and so on. Right now, I'm gonna cancel this fight, but as you can see, the next step, I do need to fight it, okay? Although you're gonna lose, it doesn't matter, you will not, let's say, get so many penalties. Don't bother with that. So the main idea is to go in a specific area in order for you to complete your main quests. You're gonna have the campaign mode, as I mentioned. You're gonna have different kind of events over here from time to time. You're gonna have the arena also, where you can fight different kind of players. Definitely take that into consideration. You're gonna have guild part. You're gonna have boss battle over here. I forgot about this one, so I consumed all my tickets, but basically you're gonna have a boss and you're gonna fight them for a specific dice depending on the level of the boss. Obviously you're gonna get new rarities and so on. If their difficulty are increased, you're gonna be able to fight them. It's gonna be harder for you and so on. You're gonna be able to let's say use instant win only if you're gonna have VIP number 2. I have VIP number 1, but not VIP number 2. You're gonna have the dungeons, okay? So over here the dungeons basically kind of the same idea like in all the games, right? I mean, not that hard. You're gonna be able to fight the enemy, and if you're gonna win the fight, you're gonna get different kind of rewards, like for example gold, gear, and potions, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely you do need to farm over here a bit, at least the gold part, because you are gonna encounter some difficulties regarding the gold at first when you're gonna start the game. So my advice to you, definitely watch the gold ads, not the gold ads, definitely use the tickets over here in the dungeons for the gold. You're gonna get up to 2k gold for the first dungeon, so definitely worth it, believe me, because it's quite hard to gather some gold over here. For the gold, at first at least, you're gonna be able to upgrade your heroes, afterwards upgrade their equipment. Not that hard. Definitely switch your let's say your heroes in order for you to let's say switch between also the tanks, but also the mages. Basically the slots, you're gonna have the possibility to let's say have an extra chance by doing that. So if you will encounter a hard level that you cannot pass, switch between your heroes, their positions, basically like in all other RPGs, so not that hard, and that's how you're going to be able to let's say go even further. Right now, as you can see, I will return over here. This is the armory, sorry, so not the gold part. Over here is the gold part, my bad guys. Okay, so over here we're gonna go into this fight, and the next one, if I'm not mistaken, I cannot pass it for the 5k. So my enemy is quite hard. Don't forget that over here in the dungeons you're gonna have not just the first wave, so you're gonna have 2 waves or 3 waves of your enemies, so definitely take that into consideration, guys. Don't just look for the first wave. Definitely your enemies are gonna be even harder for the next wave. Look out for that. You will not consume the tickets if you lose the fight, so definitely a good one for that. If you're gonna lose the fight, you can go in the previous dungeon, that it's easier, and farm there. Definitely a good thing. Don't forget that you can farm some hero shards. Depending on how far did you reach in the campaign, you're gonna be able to unlock new heroes that you can farm, and if I'm not mistaken, you're gonna have up to 5 tickets in the farming heroes options. We're gonna look into that after this fight, but definitely you do want to farm for some specific heroes. I didn't make a tier list regarding the heroes, at least at first, but definitely the main idea, Nevin, the assassin, let's say like that, definitely does some quite good damage. Definitely upgrade him, start him a bit at first, at least, because you're gonna need him. So the hero gauntlet over here, as you can see, depending on how far did you reach, you're gonna be able to unlock these heroes over here, and you're gonna be able to farm in a specific part over there, get some hero shards, also get gauntlet coins, and also some warrior shards. With the warrior shards, you're going to be able to unlock new slots in the skill part for the specific heroes. Definitely watch out for that. Obviously goals, like in all other RPGs, daily, weekly and monthly goals. Definitely can put real money in the game. Definitely some guild let's say quests as well, and you're gonna be able to collect like a lot of rewards. The playtime, definitely watch out for the reward over here, because definitely it's gonna be worth it. And as you can see, you're gonna get like a lot of energy. Don't forget that your energy points, at least at first, are gonna be a lot. I mean like a lot. So if you're gonna just start this game after this video, definitely make sure that you have at least 1 hour of your time, because you do need to play it at first like a lot in order for you to advance even further, in order for you to consume your energy, basically, because you're gonna have like a lot of energy in this game. Okay, at least at first. Afterwards you do need to manage it a bit, so don't forget about that. Okay guys, until next time, take care. Don't forget to subscribe. Over here, as you can see, the campaign quite long. Most probably this is gonna be the normal, afterwards even harder and so on. Didn't play it too much, but the same idea like in the RPG games. Definitely an interesting game due to the fact that it has the dice as options. Watch out for the story mode in order for you to see what you're gonna need to do. Don't forget that you do need to read a bit. You do need to read in English, obviously, but you do need to read a bit in order for you to know where exactly do you need to go in this campaign. At first I didn't read it, I just clicked on, it doesn't matter the option, let's say like that, and I just went along and I didn't get why I didn't advance in the campaign mode, but afterwards I got the trick. So definitely read the options, definitely read what you need to do to move your troops, cast some spells, different kind of options that you're gonna need to pick in the specific topics. Okay guys, take care until next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Please drop some comments regarding the guide and some tips if you have for this game, and be safe out there. Bye.